And here's Vlahovic.
Gabriel. Nasir.
He's looking wide. Now it's Rafael Leão. Look at the space here. That's really well cleared. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Oh.
Milan dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time. And we're underway again. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, shot could be on.
Oh.
Tries a shot! And it's in!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Pulisic. Vlahovic. And it's Morata. Reinders.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Pulisic! And that is wildly off target.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
McKennie. Locatelli. It's a really well-measured ball. Fofana. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Koopmeiners. And Locatelli. Rafael Leão does well to get it back. Vlahovic. That has been slung wide. Locatelli does really well there. He is strong. Benacer. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Benacer. Looking for options for movement. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. It's Morata! Oh, taken with style. Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And it's Morata.
Such good technique.
Reinders. Can he latch on to this? He's found a way through. There's the shot. And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Ooh.
McKennie. Reinders. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Leão.
And it's Morata. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Yildiz. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Vlahovic! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And yes, it's him again. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Benacer puts his foot on the gas. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a pretty loose pass. McKennie.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
Yildiz. Just about up to the hour now. And Gatti. Gonzalez. Vlahovic. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rafael Leão being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Gonzalez. Benacer looking to penetrate opposition lines. Rafael Leão, and that's gone loose. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Chukwueze to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Viene sostituito con il
Leão.
It's a good foot in there.
Hernández.
Hernández.
Leão. Leão.
Very nicely done. Rafael Leão with the cross. Cleared without hesitation. Reinders. Oh, important interception. Vlahovic.
Benacer. Benacer.
Oh, lovely. And the finish! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Chukwueze.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Reinders. And he has been fouled there. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go.
Reinders.
Lacking in accuracy.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Locatelli. Here's McKennie. Yildiz.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. It's out for a goal kick. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Emerson Royale making good progress on the right-hand side. Cup Miners with the foul.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14. Numero 7.
Theo Hernández.
Morata.
Gabbia.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 18. Il numero 90.
Zeroli. Good running with the ball. Nice control. Locatelli did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Zeroli. Cup Miners. That's been cut out, well played. Locatelli.
There they go, hunting again.
Here's Cup Miners. Now it's Rafael Leão. He is just caressing the ball. Zeroli. Fofana. Gabbia. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. In with a header! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Cambio di giocatori.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Danilo. And Cambiasso. Locatelli. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And it's Locatelli. Abraham tries leading the charge, but he's having to go it alone. Conceição looking to run onto it. Rafael Leão. And that looks a decent ball. Can he get it through? And he's there to clear it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Hernández. Rafael Leão. Rafael Leão going full steam ahead down the left flank. Kalulu attempts a clearance. Vlahovic. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Just eases him off the ball. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Thiaw is the guilty party there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Cup Miners. Hernández. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now it's Rafael Leão. He's got away. Abraham. Abraham! Oh, that's a waste.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Abraham. Fagioli.
Corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Leão. Leão. Nasser.
Zeroli.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Abraham. Cambiasso. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Abraham.
Abraham.
And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means. Rafael Leão. Showing great feet there. Oh, that's fabulous. Engages and forces him off the ball. Fagioli. Cambiasso. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's away! They've got to be quick to recover this. Miners. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vlahovic. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Rafael Leão claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, how will we look back on that?
Milan really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Portugal have traditionally produced wide men of great flair, and Luis Figo is one of their finest.
Without question.
Yeah, he doesn't have explosive pace to call upon, so he's become a master of dropping the shoulder and making those slalom-like movements to progress.
Figo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, perfectly measured that. In with the challenge. Çalhanoğlu. And here's Messi. Looking for the run. It's Zico! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Inter Milan make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Zielinski going full steam ahead down the left flank. Nice control. And now they can clear their lines. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. He's had a hit! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know.
Gets his pass away. Oh, he's through the middle. Pavard does well to get it back. Çalhanoğlu distributed tidily. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And he's managed to get free. Big header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Pavard. Can he get it through? And he's there to belt it away. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good move. Rises! Another fruitless header.
Inter might just feel they're onto something here, despite not putting that away. You know?
That's really well manoeuvred. Chance! It's in! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, what has happened here? That's tidy. Backward it goes. Oh, nice touch. Now the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Bagus bisa.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, that's fabulous.
Figo.
Figo!
Ay.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Figo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Gila Figo tendangannya, Pak.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Main di belakang.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Hei,
Pavard
itu
did well to
Pak.
step in there. That
Oh,
was more than necessary.
Gol.
Shifted upfield.
Messi.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Pavard.
That's a decent hit. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Figo.
Oh, what a climb! Goal, Inter! And again they hit the front.
Lionel Messi.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Ha segnato al 40° minuto, numero 10, Messi!
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
DiMarco. And it's Figo.
Figo.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. So what can they conjure from this one?
Well, distance doesn't dissuade him. He has the requisite power.
Messi. Benar.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. He's going for goal!
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
That was
recupero.
superb goalkeeping!
Iniesta is offering a right smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And he can clear it away. Quality ball. Spread out to the left. Moved on forwards. Fiddles it through. Turns and goes back. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And the first half is done. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Inter Milan come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. He's having a go! It's anyone's ball now. Nicely aimed pass. Iniesta. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Iniesta. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Salernitana are looking to break at pace. Stood up well to him there. Iniesta. That has been slung wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Header! And that has been cleared. Looking for the runner. Zico. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Loose. And one more try! In for the pieces! Oh, that's a waste.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Threads one in. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught, and he's following up! And he's heaved it away.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 29.514
Oh, this looks sharp.
spettatori.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
The referee has given a corner.
Sostituzioni di giocatori.
Inter Milan get their fourth corner, defending of the desperate variety. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Good running, strong and purposeful. And the shot! Ferrari getting this one clear. Vigo delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Showing great feet there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Akan. Mantap kan.
Zielinski. Del Piero. Figo. Ferrari did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played out towards the right wing. It's a sweet ball that. Nicely intercepted. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. What's more, they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Simplicity itself.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
This is quite a battle.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Place it in low. Nicked it back promptly. Ruggeri. Drilled in low. Cleared without complication. Shot could be on. Real chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, maybe the tension around this gameplay.
Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off.
Lascia il campo per il numero 19.
Papat.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would
Jipun
qualify as a steal.
nakabur itu. Ah,
Well,
ayo.
it looked promising for a
Ayo.
moment, but it came to nothing.
Ay,
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aims beyond the defence. And he's got the beating of his man.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And here's Zico.
Indica 2
There's
minuti.
the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
Yang terakhir.
Oh, beautifully dispatched.
Putih.
There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Gol per l'Inter. Numero 14.
Inter Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit...
Shot a goal!
Goal!
We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's...
That's at the end. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?